mission of the agency is to assist urban women, families, and children reach their highest potential.
It's a milestone, in my opinion, for our agency. I don't think there's another agency, social service agency, that can equal that. The story began way back in 1830 on the Ohio River. Cincinnati Union Bethel was a part of a ministry that met on a riverboat. And for several years, that's where Cincinnati Union Bethel was based. And then some 26, 27 years later, it moved ashore, and we've been ashore since. I think early on, Cincinnati Union Bethel identified itself as being an agency that was concerned with alleviating human suffering, providing for those that in our society needed it. Women and children, they're the most vulnerable in our society. And Cincinnati Union Bethel started early addressing services that were empowering. The city of Cincinnati has grown and expanded to become one of the major cities here in the United States. It's a city that we are all proud of. Cincinnati Union Bethel, as a social service agency, which began back in the early years of Cincinnati, when the city consists of mainly non-paved streets, horse and buggies, and things of that sort. As Cincinnati has grown, so has Cincinnati Union Bethel. I think over the years we've been able to sustain ourselves based on the value that we are offering to the community.
Primarily, Head Start is gearing children up to be prepared for kindergarten. And it focuses on low-income children that otherwise may not have the luxury of going to a quality preschool, so that when they start kindergarten, they can sit next to a child that probably has had the benefit of a preschool. So it really is geared toward meeting the needs of not only the child, but the whole family. Meeting that needs of the family kind of guarantees the success for a child in Head Start.
I wanted him to be in a setting that was more school-based, where they focus more on education versus supervision. And so I think this program has had a great impact on him.
Can you see behind you, Cry Frog? It's stuck in that tree.
And a mission statement that I've adopted since I've been here is that we have every child every day is college bound, and just that we envision them going to college. We have a dream for them to go on to grow beyond perhaps even where their families have come from.
Education doesn't start when you're 5. It starts really from day one. And this is what Head Start is all about. If you're really focusing on education and you want your kids to have a head start, I would definitely choose Cincinnati Union Bethel.
We really specifically target the areas where families have limited resources. We serve 3 meals a day for these children. We really feel like that we are a voice, we're serving a great need. These children may otherwise be home, not getting really that kind of jump start, that head start that they're going to need for kindergarten. So I feel like that the community would say that we are definitely something that's needed in all the areas of the sites that we have.
They were classroom prepared. They learned here how to get along with others, how to share, how to get the teachers' attention when there's something difficult going on beyond their capability.
I'm so excited, I could burst.
I needed a place, and this place fit the bill completely. We're our own families. We form that bond. These are friendships that will last, no doubt in my mind. We look out for each other. Anything, we're just there for each other. And at night, I always wait. She always taps on the wall to let me know she's home. Because I worry, you know, she taps on the wall, I tap back. Do. That's what we do. It's just a calming feeling to know that everybody's in safe. There's a bond that forms. We all look out for each other. There's just a closeness here. I hope it comes across that this was a godsend for me. It really was.
They're in this trap. They're in this cycle of addiction, and prostitution is the mechanism that they use to feed their addiction.
I didn't have no belief in myself. I didn't care about myself or nobody. You know, it was just me. Just me.
Gonna do? You ain't ready?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you call me and we gonna do what we gonna do. Okay. I love you. You know that, okay? Yeah. All right, baby. I don't see them as being out here because they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Some people have the preconceived idea that the prostitutes are out here because they want to be, and they're using drugs because they want to, you know.
And then I can't do this though without
using the drugs.
Yeah.
I know.
I've tried so hard.
I know you have, honey. You know, all I want you to do, if you can't do nothing else, is come on down there, you know, do a group or something. Okay. Maybe that'll help make you feel better, right. You know.
Because you want people to act and respond to you in a certain way. Number 3 said,
their involvement in prostitution is simply a means of survival, a survival in a very scary world for them. And they now evolve as adults with very few skills, very little ability to think well of themselves. They end up on the streets, and it's really in desperation. They come to us homeless, living in abandoned buildings. And what Off the Streets offers is hope in place of that desperation. Every day a woman walks into this building and into this program, and they know that change is possible.
You'll be graduating soon. How are you feeling about that?
Nervous.
What makes you nervous?
Not being here on a daily basis.
We believe in them long enough until they believe that their own life is worth saving.
And you're always welcome to come here for groups. Yeah. I'm proud of you. I love you too.
When the person who is engaging in soliciting for prostitution, when they go through a program like Off the Streets, you see that person's been made whole again. That, to me, is even more valuable because you see this person, you don't have to rely on a jail to take this person. They need to go to the program that gives them their life back. So that's very rewarding.
There is no greater joy for me than when I see the ladies graduate.
It was, I'm telling you, one of the greatest days of my life, honest to God. I graduated November 13th. You know, I stuck and I stayed. I put a lot of work into it. That's the best day of my life. It was. You know, when they gave me that certificate. You know, because I accomplished something. You know, first time in my life. Just going through, finishing it. You know, that's the greatest day of my life.
Off the Streets offers the police department as well as the community something that they need, that we desperately need. It offers us a way to get folks into a healthy path that they won't reoffend, they won't reoccupy our time, because they have now chosen to simply not put themselves in harm's way and in violation of the law.
But the women who participate in the program are the ones who inspire all of us to continue to support a program like this, because they are showing us that they can stay out of a life of prostitution and enter a society as contributing members of society. That's the reason we continue. The results are outstanding.
If we were not here, those children would not be ready for kindergarten. If the Ann Louise Inn was not here, those women would not have had safe, affordable housing. If the Off the Streets program didn't exist, we would have women suffering on the street, not having a chance to become a healthy, vibrant citizen of the community.